guys, welcome back to our channel. This morning I'm going to be showing you how I do a little extra cleaning to Stassi's face, and I have been trying this out now for about a month, and I usually do this once a week, and it's been working really well to do that extra cleaning on her face in between shampoos. Now I'm still using the Clarity No Rent Stain Remover, and I'm still doing the exact same routine as I have been doing for the daily morning routine, so none of that has changed. This is actually just an extra thing that I've been trying out, and it's really been working well, so I figured I would share with you guys. So, you know, Stassi does tear, so I want to try and keep her face as clean as possible and as tear stain free as possible. So I'm always trying to you know, do things to help that situation, because we all know how frustrating tear staining can be. And I've been watching a few videos myself, and I know that a lot of Maltese owners do this as well, and so I figured I would try it with Stassi, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I feel like it's been working pretty well. Now, like I said, I only do this about once a week, and it's usually about halfway between her bath. So usually I'm bathing her about every 10 days or so. So about 5 days after her bath, I do an extra little step to her face washing routine, and this is what it is. I have been using this product here, and it is Spa Lavish by Tropiclean, and it is the Blueberry Facial Cleanser. And I'm sure if you have seen, you know, other YouTubers on tear staining, you will see that this is pretty popular for a product to be used on the face to prevent and to clear up the tear stains. So this is what I do. I put Stassi on the pillow, and her face is a little wet right now because I actually started doing it, and then I was like, oh, I need to film this. So we're kind of like mid-step here, but I just took her top knots out, and I brushed her hair, and you know, like I said, this is a little wet, but don't pay attention to that because that doesn't really matter. So I put her grooming pillow on, and then I found that this works the best. So I bought this bib. It's a vinyl bib, and it is made by Dex Baby. So it's a Dex Baby bib. It is the large size, and it has this little pocket. So what I do is I just put this around her. That way, if things get a little wet, it doesn't ruin her grooming pillow. All right, so I just snap that around her neck, and I put the little pocket, you know, to the front. That way it'll catch like any water. And you can see this is about how much I've used so far out of this bottle. So like I said, I've been doing this for maybe a little longer than a month. I wanted to see how it was gonna work before I shared it with you guys. So this is us sharing the Spa Facial Cleanser process. All right, so what I do is I just squeeze out a very small amount onto my finger, and it smells really good. It's the Blueberry Facial Cleanser, so it makes her face smell really good. So what I do is I just squeeze out that small amount, and then I just work it in the area that, you know, usually has a little bit of discoloration. And I kind of use my fingernails to get in there really good. Oh, well, what? What is the matter, huh? What is the matter? Okay. And then I work it through the ends. And then I take my bottle. I've shared this before. This is a cake dispensing bottle, and I have it filled with water, and then this is what I use to rinse. And I know that the camera is not picking up on this, but the extra water is just dripping down this waterproof bib into the little pocket. So it works out really well. You know, I was a nurse before I became a photographer, and I worked at a hospital. It was a charity hospital for 10 years, and we were always improvising because it's a state hospital and we didn't always get the supplies that we needed. So I've learned to improvise. So I guess that kind of helped out here. All right, and then I'm taking my paper towel. Sorry about that. It's a Sunday and my husband's going in and out the door, so you're gonna hear that beep. It's annoying, I know, but we're just gonna roll with it. That's the alarm, my house alarm. Okay, so then once we get it rinsed out, then we are going to kind of dry it off a little bit with the paper towel. I have been using these Viva paper towels lately. They are very absorbent and they're very, very soft. So they're almost like using a washcloth, except it's disposable. Okay, so that is that side. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So just squeeze out just a very small amount, about, oh, I don't know what size this is. A little more than a pea size, I think. And then you're gonna go on the other side and kind of work it through the same way. And there's the door again. All right. So once that's all lathered and worked in really well, then we're gonna rinse. Oh, yeah. Gotta rinse you off and get all the soap out. And the water's just dripping down into our little pocket here. And there's the door again. And then I'm going to take a fresh, dry paper towel and dry the area so that it's not soaking wet. Make sure you get all of the suds out. You don't want to use a lot of this Spa Lavish because it does suds up really well. And I probably used a little bit more than I usually use. So you can use a little bit less. You don't need a whole lot. I would say like a pea size. All right. And like I said, this is just for some extra like shampooing because I love the clarity. I use it every single day, but it's not the same as, you know, shampooing with a shampoo and water. So this is great to do at about, you know, midway from her bath because it just gives that real shampoo. And I find that it's been working really, really well. All right, so we're gonna dry this off. And then I'm gonna use my extra paper towels here to kind of soak up the water in the pocket and clean it out. And then we're done with this. And I just stored this bib right here in the drawer, but we're just gonna put it right there for now. And then I have my garbage can on the desk now. I used to keep the little garbage can under the desk, but my little Chihuahua Chi-Chi and Miss Stassi here would find the garbage can and take the stuff out. You guys know my pain. You feel my pain. You have dogs. So we had to improvise and put it out of reach, because they just love to get in there and take the paper towels out and shred them. Yes, that's what they love to do. Huh. So now I'm just combing it out, and then you're going to want to condition. And I am using my favorite leave-in conditioner by Show Premium Products, and this is the Coat Therapy. It's a leave-in conditioner, and I use this every single day. And I find that it's really been keeping her mustache very, very well conditioned. Because with using products on, you know, the fur, if you don't condition, it's going to dry out that area, and this area will hold on to stain a whole lot more. So you can see the amount that I'm using. It again is probably about 2 or 3 pea sizes, I guess. And then I'm just going to work that through the area that I just put the Spa Lavish. Then I'm going to do the same for the other side. This Coat Therapy comes in 2 different sizes. It comes in a 4 ounce, which is like a little squeeze bottle. And then it comes in the bigger 8 ounce, which has the little pump. So, because I use it every day, I got the bigger size, but it's the same product. And you can get all of the Show Premium products from pishpad.com. And I absolutely love every product I use from them. I absolutely love it. Now the Spa Lavish by Tropiclean, this can be found on Amazon. That's where I bought it. Okay, so once we have the conditioner in, now it's time to dry her face. And I use this just so, in case you haven't seen my previous videos, I hold down the cool button so that we're not getting hot air in Stassi's face. And because I'm using the cool air, I don't have to worry about it drying out her fur. Because it's just cool air. And she closes her eyes, so I'm not really worried about, you know, drying her eyes out either, because she knows to close her eyes, and that's exactly what she does. She's even gotten so good with this that she lets me comb it out while I am blow drying, which speeds up the drying process. My little 5-inch Chris Christensen face comb to do that. through it too. All right. So now her face is all nice and shampooed, and so it's going to be fluffier, and it smells just wonderful. It's times like this, I wish we had, you know, a way to let you guys smell how good these products smell. I love the way the Spa Lavish smells and makes her face smell, and then also I love the way the Coat Therapy smells. And you know, I know that a lot of Shih Tzus have that funky, yucky smell on their face, but I promise you, if your Shih Tzu has that smell, just look at my other videos and follow the same things that I am doing with Stassi, and you will not have a stinky-faced puppy, because Stassi's face never stinks, but I clean it every single day. So believe me, she would get a stinky face too if I wouldn't do everything that I do. But I love the you know, the nice clean smell that we have all the time. And then once I comb her hair down, her mustache down, then I use my drying powder, which is the Paw Marks drying powder. And I do use this once or twice every single day. I am using my favorite brush to apply this. It's a Bare Essentials makeup brush, and it's the Max Coverage Concealer brush. And if you want this exact brush, you can find it on Amazon as well. You guys know I love Amazon. My goodness, Amazon Prime is my friend. But any kind of makeup brush will do. I just like the size of this one. And so that's the one that I use. Now, the purpose of this drying powder is to absorb the tearing as it occurs throughout the day. So that's the reason why, you know, we like using this drying powder. And I usually do this every morning without fail. And then I also do this usually midday or in the evenings. And it does keep her face pretty dry. Pretty dry. She does have some tearing, but it's the confirmation of her little short face. And I took her to the veterinary ophthalmologist, and her tear ducts are blocked, or did get blocked. He did flush them, but I'm gonna take her back to see if they're, you know, see if that solved the problem or if we're still blocked. But he said sometimes it's the confirmation of the face that you really, you know, you can unblock them, but if it's the little face that's so short that's causing the blockage, then obviously we can't do anything about that. All we can do is do what we, you know, do what we do to keep her face nice and clean and non-stinky and non-stained. All right, so that pretty much is what I do when I'm giving her little spa facial. And then the next thing I'm going to do, which she'll be finished, is then, you know, of course, put her top knot in. But we will conclude this video right here because you guys have seen me do that in other videos. So I want to thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video. And I hope this helped. Have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do, now that we have her all dried up, is I am going to just put a top knot in. And I will show you guys how I do this. So I am using my 5-inch face comb by Chris Christensen. They make the best combs. We have our grooming pillow in place, and I am just parting the hair from the outer corners of the eye and then coming up. And I don't make this section too thick. Okay, then I'm using my Show Premium Picture Perfect. Which I'll be using in a second. All right, so I take this hair and I bring it forward. And then I use my small area or small part of the comb and I back tease it. This is what gives the little fluff. Then I come in the front again and smooth it out, but you're not gonna put your comb all the way through. You're just gonna kind of smooth it. Then I'm gonna use my Picture Perfect. I'm gonna put a little bit on my fingers and I'm just going to smooth it over the part that I have pulled up. Now what this does is it kind of keeps all of those hairs together and it makes your top knot stay. Okay, and then we're going to puff it out like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it at the top. And then I'm going to use a 5/16 band. And I'm banding it sort of towards the top. So I wrap that around a few times. And then I'm going to take a piece from the back. And at the same time, I'm going to pull up on this piece and then I'm going to push down with my 2 fingers here. And this is what is going to make the little poof in the front. And I always fix her little blaze there. Okay. Now I'm not going to put a bow because I know it's shocking. But this is Sunday morning and we are home with Harper all day today. And if they play, which they do, Harper is going to take her bow out. So it is very frustrating because we like bows 24/7. However, after a few bows have been ruined, it's not worth it. So the only time I do this is on Sundays when, you know, Harper and Stassi are going to be playing together and I, you know, don't want ruined bows. They're too expensive for that. So I'm just gonna take a small piece behind that front piece. What are you doing? Huh? And then I'm gonna take another 5/16 band. She smells something, I don't know what she smells. Put your head down. There we go. So I took a small piece and then I am going to band those 2 sections together. Okay. All right. Sometimes I will even band a 3rd section, but I think today we are fine with just the 2. So it just depends. Depends on my mood. I do different things all the time. Okay. So that is her little top knot and she's gonna run around sans bow today. I know it's shocking, but she looks cute even without a bow. And then we can, you know, preserve our fancy bows. So it gives her a little break too. All right, so that is the whole process from start to finish. And she's got her little top knot in, and she just looks really pretty. Huh, hi Stassi. So all right, that concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye guys. Say bye. Bye everybody. We hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.